Alright, hey guys. I want to do something a little different today. I got some paper cartridges for my 1861. I got them from cartridges.com. I've actually been trying to shoot this video for like 3 months now. Things just haven't worked out. And it's interesting that today is Memorial Day, so I think that'll be pretty cool. It's kind of a tribute for Memorial Day, but I'll show you these cartridges I got from cartridges.com. They come in a pack like this, and then I have loaded up all over here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, and so these are the types. These are actual dug rounds, but these are what I'm going to be shooting. This is most common as the mini ball. It's actually not a mini ball. Claude Monet has nothing to do with this. This is actually called a Burton bullet, but we'll call it a mini ball because that's what everyone knows it as. And then we're also going to be shooting these the Williams patent bullets. A lot of people think that they are cleaner bullets. They are not cleaner bullets. They're designed to be a better bullet, and they were designed to replace the Burton bullet, but they were used. They have a side effect of being cleaning the bore when you shoot them, but they were not technically ever designed to be a cleaner bullet. But anyways, so I think all we're going to do today is just, I'm not going to give a ton of instruction. I'm just going to shoot, and I guess you guys can watch. I am in my reenacting uniform. I do want to do some talking about how to load the rifle, but I'm not going to go through actual drill or anything. So one of the things I see a lot of people do when they go to load their muskets is they'll load it like this with the ramrod on the opposite side, or they'll load it like this or like this. Proper way to load it would be like this. Two reasons. One is your bayonet. When your bayonet is on, if it's loaded, if you're doing it like this, it makes it hard to get to it. The other reason is when you put your ramrod back, use your pinky, you push it down. If you have it like this, you're putting your arm over top of the muzzle. So the proper way would be to load it like this. Let's see who wants. I think we'll take a couple shots with the bayonet on. So pull one of these out. These are a little stiff. And this is what the Williams cleaner bullet looks like. It's in a blue cartridge. That's how they come wrapped. And then that's how they actually came wrapped back in the day. And these are what the mini balls would be in. They'd be in this brown paper. A lot of reenactors and stuff will use white paper, and you'll see in the movies they'll use white paper, but white paper is not correct. This tan color is what they actually used. So put that back in. And again, I've only shot one of these. A lot of people think because you're a reenactor, you're pretty good at doing this, but reenactors don't actually load bullets. So, but anyway. Yep, spill all the powder. That's what you want to do. You don't put any paper down the muzzle. Just put the bare mini ball or the Williams patent bullet. Give her a couple taps. If I can get it in there. Push it down with your pinky. Put the primer or the percussion cap on. Now, another thing I see a lot of people do is they'll immediately take the cap off. What the Army said, you don't want to do that. You want to leave the cap on. Leave the cap on because it'll deny oxygen to the bottom of the bore. So we're going to leave the cap on. We're going to reload. I also see people blowing down the bore. You don't want to do that either. Now once you're loaded, then you take the percussion cap off. Put a new percussion cap on. Now they had a funny way of shooting. I probably won't shoot like this the whole time, but I'll show you. So what they did is they kind of teed their feet. It's kind of weird and stupid. I think I'm doing that right. Oh no, it's like this. There we go. Like that. So you kind of tee your feet, and then you bring the rifle up and you keep your arm out. I'm not going to shoot like that because it's definitely uncomfortable. I don't understand why they did that, but take the bayonet off. Put that back in. Alright. Dang, I keep pulling these Williams bullets out. And they would break it over like they just did. Like I just did, break it over the muzzle, push the ball out. Again, no paper. Paper gets thrown on the ground. The Enfield style cartridges, the Pritchard bullet, that one, when you load that, you do put some paper down because the paper has lubrication on it. And then same with when you're shooting smooth bore, you have such an undersized bore that you use the paper as a wadding. But with these mini balls, if you try to put the paper down in, it won't go down very easily, if at all. It's actually a really nice day today. I wasn't sure what the weather was going to be like. As you can see, have no problems making hits on steel. I don't think we're about 25 yards.
About 30, 35.
God damn. Spilling all the freaking powder. This gun is rifled. It's a rifled musket, and it's deadly. If you know what you're doing with it, I don't see any reason why you couldn't make hits out to 400 yards, probably 300, just because you have iron sights, but very easily. And a lot of people think that during the Civil War, they lined up in lines, which they did. A lot of people think that they were only like 50 yards apart, 60 yards apart. That's not true. The average Civil War engagement was about 150 yards. So they did open the lines up a little bit compared to the Revolutionary War because of the rifled muskets. I'm actually moving right along here. This is actually quite easy to do. I wasn't sure how hard this was going to be. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before. Okay, even though it's a slower rate of fire, which it's actually not that slow, I'm actually doing faster than I thought I would. And I'm not even that trained with it. This barrel gets quite hot, quite hot. I've had it at a range just shooting rounds that weren't wrapped up in cartridges, and I've had this barrel give me blisters. It's gotten so hot, and again, no problems at all making hits. Like I said, these things are really effective if you know what you're doing. Like I said, I couldn't imagine doing this freaking, dude, this is nuts. While you're getting shot at. And you're standing up too. I mean, it's just unreal. Oh, starting to get a little fouled. If you've never tasted gunpowder, it's quite the taste. You should try it. If you think about it, and what I think is cool, is these rounds here, they're like actual bullets nowadays that we shoot. You got the powder and the bullet, and the only difference is you break this apart and you get everything out of it. Whereas now a modern day cartridge, you just load the whole cartridge and fire it. And the other difference is this doesn't have a primer in it. Primers are, if you don't know what they look like, try to show you that. That's what a primer looks like. Oh, there we go. Sorry, trying to watch the viewfinder. But it's pretty interesting to see like where we came from. And you can stretch paper cartridges, go back, geez, before the Revolutionary War easily. Throw that down in there, and I'm loading it wrong. Look at that. You want to make sure that the bullet is seated on the powder, and that's why you see me hit it a couple times. You don't need to get too ridiculous with it, but you do need to make sure it's seated on the powder. If not, effectively you'll have a pipe bomb. That's not good. Alright, last shot of the day. This is quite fun. I absolutely love this. Oh, we can't end on a miss. How did I miss that? That was my fault. I pulled that. Hold on, let's do one more. That was ridiculous. That's because I was, you know, when you get shot at, you get nervous. That's why I missed. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Alright, now when your bore's fouled out and the rebel lines is getting thick, there's only one thing to do. A lot of people think you fix your bayonet. Now, hold on. I'll show you what you do. Break out the modern musket, okay? This will show the reps. Ready? Well, that showed them reps. All right, guys. Well, we've been having a lot of fun out here today, but I just want to remind everyone that today is Memorial Day, And the reason that we're out here doing this today is to remember the fallen soldiers of not just the Civil War, but all of our wars. So that's what I wanted to say is, if you look into it, Memorial Day actually has its roots in the Civil War, as does a lot of traditions that we still celebrate today. So anyways, I didn't get to introduce him when he walked in here, but this is my buddy James. We're down here, this is his property. This whole video is thanks to him. He actually gave me the idea for this video, so we just wanted to say thanks and give him a shout out.
God bless. I want to see you guys back.
What's your YouTube name?
James West. Just look me up.
Just look him up, James West.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks again, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Fuck. That happened in the Civil War, so. That can be like a blooper section. Good? Stand back a little bit more.
Yep. I think there's one more round.
The barrel's way too high. Bring it down.
Dude, that thing's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Okay.